it's coming through, right? Whoop. Oh, okay, so. Yeah, when you're done, you can go over from that side. 100%, yep. That was my next step. one is really tricky because you're gonna see this Steam. She goes by Maddie Steam, like Steam, so S-T-E-E-M.
Okay.
But that can also be pronounced Steam or Stena. It depends what town. In this town, it's same too. She just goes by Steam. Maddie Steam.
Maddie Steam. Okay. Volleyball.
Yep.
Kaylee Lewis.
Kylie Lewis.
Oh, Kylie.
Yep.
Okay, the Daily Fan.
Yep. Oh yeah, so don't know if it's really conducive to doing a two-man, you know. Always hanging well
Yeah,
in.
and I can work directly on top of court center, but it's not the release color. But the way like I do play that way, you're still having to use your stance because I can still like mess it up.
Right, and that's where I, you know. I think maybe that's how we handle it. And we'll see, because maybe all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I want to give it a try. And I'll
point. Back to better through the block and down. Good. Back to pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome inside the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium for a Pine Prairie Conference volleyball match. Homecoming for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Tonight, the matchup features the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers on yourliveevent.com and KRJB 106.5 FM. My name is Kevin Kochman, broadcasting tonight as we bring you the Bitker Inc. pregame show. As Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB and Ada, behind the controls, and also going to join on some vocals tonight on yourliveevent.com. Jerry Peralta also going to be popping in here tonight. We bring you coverage tonight of the 11-2 Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the 0-4 Bagley Flyers. The maroon and gold of the Flyers, the black and red of the Cougars. Homecoming week for Ada-Borup-West. We bring you the action live on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. The pregame show from Bitker Inc. continues on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show as we bring you back to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Bitker Inc. Hey, tire time. Let's talk tires at Bitker Inc. 456-7467. Bitker Inc. Tires for all sort. Trailer tires, vehicle tires, implement tires. Bitker Inc. With our pregame show as we bring you pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy working with you, the area farmer. Ada-Borup-West taking on Bagley and head coach of the Cougars, Jim Lee. Well, Coach Lee, let's talk about it for the girls of Ada-Borup-West. Coming off of a really nice weekend, the tournament in Crosby was kind to you. You got better, and the girls ended up winning the whole thing. Saw some great competition on Saturday.
Yeah, first off we had Moose Lake there. In the second match we had Verndale, and you can see Verndale just wanted to go ahead and beat us, and they just dug up everything. In the third match we played, number 7 ranked BBE, played very good offensively and defensively against them and came with the win. And then the championship we had against Pine River. And the last two times we were there, we met with Pine River and came away with L's, and they've been ranked at the time. And this year they weren't ranked, but they took it as 3, another good team that we beat up there.
Yeah, and still, I mean, ranked or not, they're still pretty solid. I know this week the Cougar girls getting some love in the coaches' polls. You're getting the knocking on the door to the top 10, which is super exciting for the kids.
Yeah, and we don't really look at that or anything. And to me, it's just a little bit of respect or disrespect, depending on how you go ahead and look at it. So, that's about the only thing that we go ahead and look at with that. Otherwise, there's a match here. Let's go ahead and play it.
That's right. And tonight you're getting that. It's homecoming week, and it's your homecoming match tonight. The Bagley Flyers are in town. And from that standpoint for the girls, opportunity to come out and showcase and show what they've got.
Yeah, and I think that the girls are pretty excited to go and step on the court after last weekend, and I just hope that they don't go ahead and have like a loss of energy or anything like that. I hope that they bring out the same thing that they had on Saturday. All
right, so the kids during Saturday, you talk about it. It's a pretty long day, but it's a grind because you're going match and match and match, and you're trying to stay alive in that thing. So what do you need to do tonight to keep that momentum, keep that energy going?
Well, I think the first thing is going to be the offensive power. We want to make sure that we keep our offense ticking there. And then second thing is definitely the serve receive, where at times last weekend the serve receive wasn't at the level that we expect it to be. So we're hoping to go and upgrade to get that here tonight.
All right. Now I know you talk about matches. You talk about teams getting up for their opponent. Doesn't matter who's across the way. The Cougar girls still are focused on getting better.
Yes, and like I said, we just need another team on the side, whether it's a C match, it's a JV team, it doesn't really matter, or a varsity team. We got to keep our expectations for ourselves at the same level all the time.
Very good, Jim. Thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls.
Thank you very much.
That's Jim Lee. He is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, joining us in our pregame coaches' comments of the pregame show. A pregame show from Bitker Inc. and those pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, georgetownfarmers.com. More to come as we visit with the assistant coach of the Bagley Flyers. Coming up in our pregame conversation, we'll hear from Amy Fontaine as the Flyers and the Cougars match up in high school volleyball on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Back on the Bitker Inc. pregame show, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers in a Pine to Prairie Conference volleyball matchup tonight. No Sarah Schweigel tonight for the Bagley Flyers. Head coach is out ill here tonight, so it's Reva Renelet and Amy Fontaine taking over the coaching duties of the 0-4 Bagley Flyers as they visit the 11-2 Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Head coach Schweigel not available, so let's talk to Amy Fontaine, part of our pregame show from Bitker Inc., and the pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Amy, tonight for the Bagley Flyers, girls get a chance to come out and get better here tonight, and you got a trip over to Ada-Borup-West to see the Cougars. They're coming in pretty hot. How about for the Flyers? How are we playing? Are we growing out there so far?
We are growing. We're getting better each game. We struggle with our serve receive, so we're hoping tonight that we'll improve on that, get the pass up so we can, set it and get a few hits on Ada-Borup.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'll be a big key. I know as far as the Flyers, you talk about some keys to success. Serve receive is going to be a big thing. What else do you want to see your girls excel at here tonight as you continue through this early season?
Just getting better at communication, supporting one another, and like I said, just getting that hit, because then we're able to get fired up. We've had a few of our front row players get some good blocks, and that gives us a lot of adrenaline too, just to stay pumped up and focused. And our serving has, for the most part, been fairly strong this year, so hopefully that'll continue tonight.
As a team, has it been a pretty healthy start as far as that's been concerned, keeping the team out there and not having to deal with a bunch of injuries?
Yes, we've been pretty healthy this year, which is always a good thing, so hopefully we can continue that throughout the rest of the season also.
No doubt about it. Amy, thank you for the time. Good luck to you and the Flyer girls here tonight.
Thank you.
Amy Fontaine acting as assistant with, of course, other assistant coach Reva Renelette. The Bagley Flyers coming in 0-4 on the season. Ada-Borup-West 11-2. We'll talk more about the two squads here in the pregame show. It is a Pine to Prairie Conference matchup as our Bitker Inc. pregame show continues. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth. Visit with Laura Tweeton today about retirements and annuities. Retirement accounts and annuities, you find them at Laura Tweeton. She's in Ada and in Ulen. Build a nest egg, reach your long-term goals. Visit with Laura Tweeton, your Thrivent representative today. We'll take a break, come back, more of the Bitker Inc. pregame show as the Cougars and Flyers do battle in volleyball on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Summer savings on all tires at Bitker Inc. Driving to the lakes, driving on vacation, driving to and from work, doing field work, mowing lawn, towing the boat trailer and using the camper, driving the ATVs. You need any tire? You can depend on Bitker Inc. to have your tires. Keep those tires rolling. Bitker Inc. 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Call Troy the Tire Guy. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those tires rolling. Bitker Inc. 456-7467.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta, high atop the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB and Ada, and our guy Alex Rush. He is sitting courtside next to the one and only Dave Dahl here tonight with the updates. We appreciate Alex here tonight as well. Always good to have Alex in the building. Well, tonight as we get ready for the volleyball matchup, Pine to Prairie Conference tilt between Ada-Borup-West and Bagley. Cougars are 11-2. We were talking about that, Jerry, as we bring Jerry Peralta into the broadcast conversation. And Jerry, Cougars, we were talking about it with Coach Lee. They played in the Crosby Ironton tournament over the weekend. Really good competition. Cougars win the dang thing and are really rolling right now. And you're going to get a chance to see Ada-Borup-West playing some pretty solid volleyball coming off of back-to-back tournament weekends.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned they're coming off of back-to-back. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago they were in the Roses or
Tournament Roses,
yeah,
right
Tournament
here.
of Roses here in Ada, and they fell just short of the championship or the final championship in that one, and almost a bit of redemption if you're head coach Jim Lee and you're in the Ada-Borup Cougars or Ada-Borup-West Cougars, excuse me. you go into this tournament this past weekend, you win the whole thing, you get a lot of momentum, some redemption after coming up short in the Tournament of Roses, and all that momentum and that and the adrenaline, it carries over, and it's definitely going to be a factor here. The Cougars are just going to want to ride the momentum in this matchup against Bagley.
Yep, and there's no question about it. You look at the two rosters, and Bagley is a team still growing. They're still young as far as their experience is concerned. And with that, you're looking at a little bit of a David Goliath right now from the standpoint of the Cougars are going to come with some big hitters. Bagley does not possess that same type of game, so they're going to have to really work together as a team. And Coach Fontaine in the pregame conversation for the Flyers talked about serve receive. And that's where it starts, Jerry. The Cougars are going to be able to serve the volleyball. Flyers have to receive, set up the pass so they can get into attack. Those we're going to look at some of the bigger keys. Flyers still looking for their first win of the season, and that's going to be their motivation tactic here tonight as well. So as we talk, Cougars 11-2, Flyers 0-4. Two different teams going in right now opposite directions. At the same time, they're both trying to grow. So that's going to lead us into our keys to the game conversation here on the pregame show from Bitker Inc. And we look at some of the keys for success. And really for the Cougars, it's about that attack. They've excelled this season when they've been able to set up that attack, Jerry. And you haven't maybe seen every match here. I've been able to call the home matches, and they bring that attack. When they can get the big arms going, their rotation has set them up for success. For the Flyers, it really does start with that serve receive, because you've seen volleyball at the collegiate level too, Jared. You have to be able to receive that volleyball.
Yeah, being able to receive that volleyball is going to be key, and as Coach Fontaine mentioned, for the Flyers, they need to be able to receive off of Ada-Borup-West, serves.
Yeah.
Because if they can set up some offense. They are really going to have to play, though, some strong defense and have a lot of communication when coming up, because as you mentioned, Kevin, they are going to be facing a lot of these heavy hitters for Ada-Borup-West. They're going to be met with a lot of these attacks. They're going to get hit with just a resilient onslaught from the Cougars, and the Flyers are just going to have to find a way to capitalize and get the key digs when they matter most. If you let one or two go, that's fine. That's okay, but you need to make the saves and digs when they are really going to count.
Right, and have short memory too. Don't want to be dwelling in those losses. When it comes to the Cougars, they're down one player tonight. That being they're going to be without one. That is Brooke Scherfenberg, number 5 on the varsity roster. She is out here tonight. Brooke will not be out in uniform tonight. For the Bagley Flyers, they're without number 7, Sadie Foltz, as a freshman outside hitter. So bringing up a couple different players. We'll see some different names on the varsity roster for the Cougars. We'll talk about that during the match as well. Ada-Borup-West and the Bagley Flyers in a Pine to Prairie Conference matchup here tonight. Part of our 7 volleyball match coverage here tonight with R&J Sports on radio and on yourliveevent.com. We're here at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium on KRJB 106.5 FM and on yourliveevent.com. Stay tuned. Getting closer to first serve coming up.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Ada-Borup-West and the Bagley Flyers matching up tonight. A Pine to Prairie Conference volleyball match. Homecoming for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars here this evening as well. A lot of the white shirts in the crowd, part of the high school homecoming activities here this evening. We are going to bring you the starting lineups, part of the Bickering pregame show. Coming up next, the national anthem will be performed. The Ada-Borup-West Pep Band in attendance here this evening under the direction of Richard Tuttle as well. The starting lineups are coming next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Essentia Health is proud to support athletes at every level of play. We'll get you back on the field or on the court as safely and quickly as possible, no matter what sport you play. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists will provide expert care for your injuries so you can put on your uniform to do what you love again. Essentia Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, caring for you like nowhere else. For more information, visit essentiahealth.org.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley, including Ada, East Grand Forks, Warren, and Oslo. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. See Greg in Ada, Brandon in East Grand Forks, or Tyler in Warren or Oslo, or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Bitker Inc. pregame show coming to a close as we get ready to bring you the Norman County Implement starting lineups here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com as we are at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. The Cougars and the Bagley Flyers to do battle here this evening. Norman County Implement starting lineups for parts and service and all equipment during the harvest. Talk to Norman County Implement. Chuck or Neil for sales and Keith at the parts counter. 784-2961 for sales, parts, and service work at Norman County Implement. They thank you for your business and look forward to serving you now and through the harvest. Starting lineups tonight for the Bagley Flyers, the visitors on the scoreboard. They'll start the same rotation regardless of serve, receive, or first serve here tonight. It'll just be a matter of their overall positioning, but same players will be on the floor. McKenna Melbo, a junior, will be wearing number 1 as a middle hitter. On the right side is a senior, number 5, Kaya Nelson. A setter is a junior, number 9, Cassandra Fontaine. Middle hitter is sophomore, number 10, Catherine Agnew. On an outside spot is a senior, number 11, Sloan Mershman. And the middle right side is a senior, number 18, Rachel Broughton. The Bagley Flyers head coach is Sarah Schweigel. She's not here this evening, so it'll be Reva Renelet and Amy Fontaine. Flyers are wearing their yellow uniforms, or the gold uniforms, I should say, with Bagley on the jersey tops, maroon numerals and letters. Starting lineups from Norman County Implements for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Cougars will start a senior, number 1, Kaylee Anadal. A senior, number 2, Kesa Jones. A junior, number 6, Lauren Thompson. A senior, number 7, Kaylee Sipp. A junior, number 9, Maddie Steen. And a junior, number 13, Dylan Miller. Ada-Borup-West head coach Jim Lee, assisted by Jana Engel and Amy Johnson. Cougars in their home black uniforms with white numerals and letters and some red trim. Cougars on the jersey tops. Those are your starting lineups from Norman County Implement. Norman County Implement looking forward to serving you now and during the harvest. I talked to Chuck O'Neill with Beat Harvest Equipment as well, and many other deals going on, other trades coming in. Now's the time. Parts and service for all equipment now and during the harvest too. Norman County Implement, 784-2961 For sales, parts, service work, and more, Norman County Implement. Thanking you for your business. Thanks to Bitker Inc. with our pregame show. Let's get you going with our first serve here this evening. The first serve is brought to you by Markison Accounting Service. Doug Markison putting together over 30 years of service and experience in tax prep, accounting, payroll, and more. Planning for retirement, other tax and accounting questions you may have, Markison Accounting. Talk to Doug today, 784-6002. I'm Kevin Kochman with broadcast. Jerry Peralta joining me as well with broadcast. Adrina Egan has worked her way into the starting lineup. She will be in the front row for the Cougars based on the start here tonight. Bagley will serve from left to right, and the first serve is across. Serving for the Flyers was Fontaine, pushed across by Thompson to the Cougars. The libero sends it forward for the Flyers, and into the net goes Sloan Merschman. Cougars will side out and get it to start on this homecoming night match. Cougars will get it and serve from right to left. It'll be Maddie Steen serving for the Cougars wearing the red libero uniform. She'll send it over. Dug up in the back row by the Flyers and over, but it'll be a lift call on Ada-Borup-West. Prodzinski in the front row. The error sides out to the Flyers as Bagley will bring Skylar Bowe into the mix as Rachel Broughton checks out in rotation. Bowe, a senior, will go to serve and serve left to right for the Flyers here on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. Serves across, Thompson receives. Jones setting, Prodzinski winds up and sends this one just long. Flyers point and the lead 2-1. A big swing, just a little too much that time, off the right arm of Prodzinski. Bowe will serve it. Right-handed serve coming across, back row dug up by Dahl. It's going to be a set left side. Jones to Thompson, connects for the kill. Lauren Thompson, and she'll get it from Kesa Jones. And it's 2-2. We're all tied up. Cougars will serve, and Lauren Thompson, a junior, who's had a very nice run from the serve line this season, and last year too for that matter as a sophomore during the COVID-shortened season. She'll send it right to left. It's received by the Flyers. Bonnick played ahead, set, back set to Dylan Miller. She connects, Bonnick digs it, and off the net. Flyers can't play it. Point Cougars. They lead it 3-2 here in this first set. Lauren Thompson will serve it again right to left here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Right-hand serve. Back row, Bonnick digs it. Played by the Flyers, Agnew. And over by Kaya Nelson. Back row, Doug. Played here by Jones and tipped across by Sipp. Gonna go. Kaylee Sipp gets the kill. And Kesa Jones the assist there. It makes it 4-2 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. As Lauren Thompson will once again head back to the right side and swing it away right to left on the serve. Into the net. Service error sides out to the Flyers, 4-3. See homecoming king Bo Fetting in attendance here this evening. Homecoming queen Jimmy Bromanchenko of Ada-Borup-West. She was participating in a cross-country meet here today. Serve is across by Sloan Merschman of the Flyers. The attack by the Cougars goes off the net, 4 hits. And we are tied at 4. Flyers and Cougars early on in set number 1 here this evening. Senior Sloan Merschman and Bagley will send it again. Decent crowd on homecoming volleyball match this week for the Cougars as well. Prodzinski digs. Jones setting. Right side on the attack. Miller pumps it across and it finds a spot. Kill good. That for Dylan Miller, her first of the evening. Kesa Jones the assist there, and we'll side out Cougars at 5-4. Miller out and in Izzy Markison to serve. We'll see a sub out for the Flyers. Skylar Bowe checks out for back row rotation. Markison goes into the net. Flyers sub in Tiffany Gerbracht as well. 5-5 after the air. Flyers will make another rotational substitution. Katya Anderson comes in front row, and a Cadence Eichstadt comes in. Eichstadt will come in to serve. The junior will send it left to right in the gold uniform. Bagley Flyers. Long sleeves, the choice of uniform for both teams. Eichstadt comes in and sends it into the net. The service error, 6-5. We've had a few of those errors to start for both squads. Sophomore Sarah Prodzinski to serve for the Cougars, going right to left with it. Prodzinski winds and sends it. Dug up by Bagley. Setting left side and on the attack across. Markison digs it. Jones setting left side, a swing. Sipp! Kill good. Jones, the assist. Kaylee Sipp winds and sends it across. 7-5 Cougars. Prodzinski to serve it again. Earning another chance. Serves up. Short service ace. Service ace for Sarah Prodzinski. 8-5 Cougars. Prodzinski, right-handed swing. Wearing number 3, she's set to go again. This one over. Dug up by the Flyers, back row, sent high by Anderson at the net and across. Sip. Jones, Sip with a big right-handed swing. Dug up by the Flyers, but not able to stay in play. 9-5 Cougars. A big swing that time by Kaylee Sip. Serving once more will be Prodzinski. Serving 9-5 here in the first set. It's across. Cougars trying to make a stretch here as the Flyers go into the net. And a net violation on the Flyers as through that pass up front, Catherine Agnew got into the net. So again, the conversation of serve-receive from Coach Fontaine in the pregame show still holding steady early on here tonight. Flyers need to pick up that serve-receive. It'll be Jones, Adrina Eggen, kill good. Eggen gets her first. Jones with the assist. Adrina Eggen, again, working in on that rotational start here tonight as the 8th grader. Prodzinski to serve. Prodzinski's serve is across. Flyers receive it. Setting. And over is McKenna Melbo. Sip can't keep it. Diving after it is Thompson. And it'll be the Flyers getting a side out. 11-6. And now a substitution as the Flyers, Gerbrak checks out. Checking back in is Rachel Broughton, front row. And it'll be Catherine Agnew, the sophomore, serving. Jump serve coming at you. Dug up back row Markison. Played by Jones, and Sip will wind. Sends it over. Dug up, played. Now it's going to be Broughton sending it over. Thompson, Jones, Sip in 3. Flyers receive it. Setting high in the middle and over by Melbo. Finds a spot in front of a diving Maddie Steen. So Agnew get an assist that time, and Melbo with the kill. 11-7. Flyers trailing and serving. Sloan Merschman. That one went too strong and out. Point Cougars on the side out, 12-7. You see Sip out. And Kaylee Dahl. Kaylee Dahl, the senior, going to serve. Dahl serve is across, dug up by the Flyers. Left side, here's an attack by Broughton across. Jones and Eggen sending it over. Eichstadt, then Broughton swings too strong for the Flyers, and point stays Cougars 13-7. Getting into a little bit of a tipping battle there at the net as Dahl going to serve it again. Kaylee Dahl, short serve. Broughton off the net. It falls in front of a diving Katya Anderson. 14-7. Cougars doubling up the Flyers here in set number 1. Cougars took the C team and JV matches tonight 2-0, and it'll be an ace serve for Kaylee Dahl. Off a touch by the Flyers, 15-7. Dahl trying to keep things rolling. Flyers getting some coaching from their bench here this evening, and now Bagley on the receive, sending it to Broughton on that left side. Flyers off the net. Can they get it over in 3? No, they can't. It'll be 4 hits on the side of Bagley, 16-7. And Kaylee Dahl with a 5 streak of her own. There was a 6 streak from Prodzinski. Flyers receive, setting. Good pass up front, but then we're going to get a lift call. Or no, excuse me, double hit. And a timeout, Bagley. 17-7, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley in this first set. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
We're back out of the timeout here on KRJB 106.5 FM and on yourliveevent.com as we bring you the broadcast. Got to stay focused. Reminder to stay focused during the game whenever you're in your activities as well. Help your son or daughter see the game better with contacts and get your regular eye examination for that matter as well. Glasses, frames, prescriptions, sunglasses, and more, all at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Dr. Dave Solsing, 784-4091. Cougars leading the Flyers 17-7 here in this first set. High school volleyball tonight, homecoming match for the Cougar volleyball team tonight. It'll be an ace serve to start out of the timeout. Kayliana Dahl keeping it rolling for the Cougars. 18-7. 18-7, Cougars leading the Flyers, set one. Kaylee Dahl, right-handed swing, coming across. Flyers receive it. Setting high, left side, and attack by Broughton. Big swing by Rachel Broughton. That one goes off of Maddie Steen, and the Flyers getting excited about that, as they should. That was Broughton getting it past from Eichstadt. And there she is, Rachel Broughton on my stat sheet. 18-8 on the side out. Flyers going back to serve. It'll be McKenna Melbo. Melbo, a junior. Right-handed serve. Coming at you from the gold-clad Flyers, and Melbo served too strong. 19-8. Bringing Jerry Peralta into the broadcast here as a quick substitution for the Flyers right now. Not able to get anything momentum going, and the Cougars are taking advantage of it right now.
Yeah, definitely. It's fallen back onto what we heard from Coach Fontaine. The serve receive has been a big factor, as the Flyers have been able to capitalize or receive well, but as the point on a violation goes against the Flyers, Cougars go up 20-8.
Yep.
The Flyers have been able to receive, but they just can't seem to get set or get the looks they want on these attacks.
Right.
And when they do, they overpower it and send it out of bounds.
That's what we've been seeing so far. Cougars go back corner here. Thompson sends one and gets the kill. 21-8. As we find that on the Lauren Thompson second kill. Jones with the assist, and it is Kaysa Jones serving. 21-8, Cougars leading the Flyers here in the first set. Serves over, dug up by the Flyers. That's Anderson now at the net. Going into the net is Catherine Agnew. Just kind of mistiming that one. Check that, not Catherine Agnew. It was actually Sloan Mershman. 22-8. Just like you say, kind of the timing is just not there with the set to the hitters thus far. When it's been there, it's been kind of fun to see the Flyers connect on a couple. Cougars on a receive, sending that one in the rafters, and it's Jones. She tries to send it over one time, hits the net.
Yeah, hits the hanging net that's just right above the half-court line. There's
a real nice term for it. You'd think we'd be able to come up with that right now, but I just don't have the right term for it. It's like the partition or something like that, you know. But Katya Anderson for the Flyers. She sends it into the net on a side out for the Cougars now off the service error. Maddie Steen out. See a little rotational sub as the Flyers make a couple of subs as well. Adrina Egan comes out as for the Cougars. In serving will be Morgan Engel. The 8th grader Engel will come in and serve it away. Strong serve, spot serve. She sent it at Ellie Bonnick. It'll be a service ace. 24-9 Cougars. And they have a chance to put this first set away over the Bagley Flyers. On the floor for the Cougars right now, Prodzinski, Miller, Thompson front row. Dahl, Jones, Engel serving. Engel, chance to put the first set away. Comes across. A serve as she went and spot served at Rachel Broughton. So for the Cougars, 25-9, they take the Bagley Flyers in set one here on KRJB and on YourLiveEvent.com on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Our in-between set update is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. The Linfors Agency in, of course, Ada, Mahnomen, Bagley, Boston, Clearbrook, Linfors, your insurance source. Cougars controlled in the first set. A couple of big serve streaks. Kaylee Dahl, Kaysa Jones, Sarah Prodzinski, and solid hitting, quality passing, setting things up for the Cougars. Flyers weren't able to get any momentum going. They got a couple of connections on a couple of hits. That was really about it. They just couldn't get anything going momentum-wise. We'll see if they can transition anything in the second set. For the Cougars, Kaylee Sipp had 3 kills, a couple of kills for Lauren Thompson. Cougars were able to get the serving going and got some ace serves, propelling them to a set one victory by a final of 25-9. Set one goes the way of Ada-Borup-West, and that's our in-between set update from the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. Take a break. Second set from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn For's Agency, Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnFor'sAgency.com. The Lynn For's Agency, your insurance source.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Well, in between the sets, now we're getting ready for set number 2 as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars took set 1 by a score of 25-9 over the Bagley Flyers here on KRJB and on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman here tonight with the broadcast. Jerry Peralta joining us. We like to call him the Jerry Bear. You know, sometimes we go there. I've never really asked permission to call you that, Jerry, you know.
I don't give permission for that just because everybody calls me Jerry Bear.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, good.
So there's never been a problem with it.
Well, the Cougars open up set number 2 with Kesa Jones, and it's a service ace to start things off. Jones opens up with an ace serve, serving at the back row of the Flyers. Cougars lead it second set 1-0. Jones sends another one across. It's picked up by Bagley. Played front row, and now an attack by Broughton and a cross. Dug up by Jones. Then it's going to be Miller and Dahl into the net. Dahl tried to play it over from that back row and sends it into the net. 1-1. We're tied up here in set 2. And the Flyers will sub in. We'll see Broughton check out, and on serve rotation, Skylar Bowe going to come in for back row play. Bowe ready to roll for the Flyers. Skylar sends it from left to right. Bowe's serve, dug up by Steen, set high by Jones, and an attack by Thompson. Off a touch kill, good. Lauren Thompson getting that one from Jones and sends it down. Cougars 2-1 leaders here is Maddie Steen going to go back and serve. Maddie Steen for Ada-Borup-West. Send it from right to left here. Steen serve, dug up back row by Bonnick, and trying to play it up to the front, but a double hit called as Flyers trying to get set that time, but just unable to do so again, getting caught with an error. And Maddie Steen will serve. Serving 3-1. Flyers send it across by Merschman. Over by the Cougars in one. Jones sends it right back. A little tipping match at the net. Merschman's return, too strong, 4-1. Cougars capitalizing on a bunch of errors thus far. They've obviously been able to make their own breaks here too, but capitalizing on the errors, they'll send it right to left here. Steen serve, good one. Dug up, back row by Bonnick and sent over. Miller, a little tipping match. Flyers going to get credit for a battle there, and with a block, Catherine Agnew. 4-2, Flyers get it on the side out with some net play. Sloan Merschman, going back to serve. Merschman going to go left to right with it, the right-handed serve. Hit Steen in the back row. Now Jones setting. Thompson left side with an attack. Kill good. Lauren Thompson comes her fourth kill here this evening. Jones, 9 assists to my numbers. I'm far from official as far as the numbers are concerned, but we give it our best effort. Flyers trailing. Cougars leading on the side out 5-2. Thompson serving. Service ace. Lauren Thompson, 5 serve points tonight and gets another one as Cougars are trying to start to spot serve a little bit. They're picking their targets. Thompson serves again. This one played by the Flyers, kept alive, in trouble. They'll get it over with a desperation in 3 by Merschman. Jones, Miller, big swing, but a block there at the net. Catherine Agnew put up the block. And Jerry, moments like that, Flyers trying to capitalize and earn some momentum and take some momentum.
Yeah, definitely, and that's a great way to start. You come in, you get the big block, and you end a run that the Cougars were going on.
Now they weren't able to capitalize. And Nelson sends it into the net, but that's exactly what they were looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, yeah.
That's exactly what you want. You need these big stops when they matter most. when Ada-Borup-West is going on these 6-point, 7-point
Right.
runs, the moment you stop them, you get a little bit of momentum, and all you need to do is capitalize.
Yep.
That's the big thing.
Yep, Flyers haven't gotten that here this evening. Miller checks out, front row for Izzy Markison. Back row, Izzy will serve. It's Sip, it's Prodzinski, Thompson front row, and then you got Jones, Steen on the floor, plus Markison back row for the Cougars. Izzy's going to serve. Been pretty steady from the serve line most of the time this year. Tonight hasn't been huge yet. She'll get another chance as the Flyers try to get it over in 3. And an error by Melbo, mishit it into the net. So 8-3 Cougars, and Izzy Markison serves again. This will be serve point 3 for Izzy, so she's only had 2 chances back there. Serve, set, now an attack by, again, a swing by Melbo, too strong. 9-3 Cougars. And Izzy Markison goes back once more. Markison, the sophomore, at the beginning of the season was exactly a serve specialist. Now getting to more of that back row positional. Melbo across, played by Prodzinski. We're going to get Jones. We're going to get a double hit on Prodzinski front row for the Cougars. So 9-4 side out. Flyers going back to serve, and Agnew will send it across. Little jump serve from Catherine Agnew. It's across. It's dug up by Markison. Jones plays it back to the middle. Sent over in 3 by Thompson. Flyers setting high. Left side, Broughton pumps it over. Sip, Jones, Prodzinski, tipping, kill good. Prodzinski on the old backside. Little tip kill.
Yeah, and how about that effort from Kesa Jones?
Yeah.
Almost way beyond the play.
Yeah.
And she still managed to catch up with it and bring it back.
Yeah, she really did a nice job bringing things back into play. It just about went behind the chair that Nick Neibauer's standing on, for crying out loud. Broughton plays it over for the Flyers. Now Jones back sets Adrina Egan. An identical play that Prodzinski connected on last. Flyers dig this one up, and Broughton pushes it over. Thompson, Jones, left side. This is Sip. Sip mishit it. She wanted to go right with it and may have just second-guessed it through the air. Don't know, but it did not go off the hand the correct way. Air sides out 10-5. Flyers to serve. And it'll be Melbo sending it over. Markison, Jones, and Sip off a touch. It'll fall. That one goes off of Sloan Merschman. Kaylee Sip. And the Cougars get it back 11-5. And Sip checks out. Rotation, Kaylee Dahl. Senior in. She'll serve it right to left. Dahl serve is across. Received by Anderson. Now over by Merschman. Markison, Jones, left side. This will be Thompson. Timed it nicely. Dug up by Bonnick. Played here by Anderson in the middle. Merschman over for the Flyers in 3. Markison, Jones. Now it's going to be Egan. Down. Kill. We got a whistle. Point Cougars. Net violation on the Flyers. So the Cougars will get the point off of a violation. And Dahl will serve it again. Kaylee Dahl, right-handed swing. Bonnick receives it. Misplay off the receive. Now over by Broughton in 3. Jones, Thompson, big swing, kill good. Kesa Jones, Lauren Thompson, 5 kills for Lauren. We've got 13-5 the score. Cougars leading the Flyers after taking the first set 25-9. And Dahl will serve it right to left. Kaylee Dahl swings it across, played, received, and now over. Nope, not over in 3. Thought it was going to roll over, but Cadence Eichstadt's shot did not get the roll shot. It stayed on the side with the tape there, and it's 14-5 Cougars. Dahl sends it over, ace serve. It's a short serve, ace serve, 15-5 Cougars, and a timeout Bagley. We'll take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It's Ada-Borup-West 15, Bagley 5. Second set of volleyball on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is proud to be blading and grading the roads in Strand and McDonaldsville townships. We at Visser Grading would like to wish the best of luck to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Thanks for allowing us to serve you, and we hope to for many years to come. Good luck to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars from myself and everyone at Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
15-5, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley. Volleyball action. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta here tonight for YourLiveEvent.com. Broadcast side, Jerry's running the controls, camera, score. He's got a lot going on while also trying to keep stats and do some other things. Next week when the Cougars host Winnie Mac, Jerry's going to take more of the play-by-play role, so be ready, Jer.
This is good. I'm practicing keeping my stats.
You might even have to do some junior varsity next week. Kaylin back in the studios, KRJB, bringing the action to you here tonight, RNJ Sports. Dahl, Jones, back sets, Adrina Egan, and Flyers trying to keep it alive. Good effort there by the Flyers, keeping it in by Eichstadt. Jones, Egan, back set, too strong with it. Egan came on that back set, and she came with a right-hand swing, just too strong, was trying to find that quarter, and it does not go. 15-6, a side out. Flyers will go to serve, and I do believe this is Cassandra Fontaine, the junior, going to go to serve. 15-6 Cougars. Set 2, Cougars lead the match 1-0. Serve is across, it's received, and at the net. Big swing by Broughton, she went up. Had some vertical leap that time, but sent it out. As we're going to have the Cougars a substitution, leading 16-6. Coming in front row, it'll be Kylie Lewis. Lewis is in, and Izzy Markison is out. Cougars, Kesa Jones to serve. Jones sends it across. It'll be an ace serve. It ends up in Sean Rue's hands. 17-6 Cougars. Jones with an ace serve there. Jones will go back and serve it again. Jones part of the homecoming court for the Ada-Borup-West homecoming royalty. Queen Jimmy Bromanschenkel, King Bo Fetting. Net violation on the Flyers. 18-6. We'll serve it again. Homecoming coordination, if you missed it last night, we do have it on YourLiveEvent.com. Ace serve for Kesa Jones.
A little bit of miscommunication there by the Flyers. Both players, or a couple of Flyers, just got confused on who was supposed to be receiving that.
The old communication factor in the back row happens sometimes like that. Here's Jones serving again for the Cougars. Bonnick receives, setting high. Merschman winds and sends it right to Jones. Now Lewis sets. Lewis not typically setting. Sent it to Thompson, and Thompson couldn't get it around the antenna. So it'd be an error. 19-7 on the side out. Flyers will go to serve. And serving will be Skylar Bowe. Bowe, one of the Flyers' senior members. Send it. Hard line drive serve. Sent over one time by the Cougars, then misplayed by Merschman. She tried to go quick at the net and sent it into the net. And so it'll be Ada-Borup-West volleyball.
You could see where she was coming from with that, trying to sneak that one over into a spot where there were no Cougars, but just not enough height on that to get over the net.
Alex Tingham in on the serve. She sends it across. She dives and sends it over, saving what would have been a kill by the Flyers, and then the Flyers will have an error, a double hit, 21-7. But Alex Tingham in for the serve point. But that was a heck of a rally there, digging things up just like Visser Trenching does. Visser Trenching digging like the Cougar volleyball team is digging here tonight. Visser Trenching in Ada. Tingham's serve is too strong, 21-8. Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers to serve. And Sloan Merschman will go back to serve. 5 service points for Sloan. Tingham and Egan out. And we'll have Steen and Prodzinski back in for the Cougars. Received by Thompson. Setting. Jones. Prodzinski. Block. Block killed by the Bagley Flyers. And there was a nice two-hand play there by Catherine Agnew. 3rd block of the evening tonight for Catherine, unofficially. Sloan Merschman to serve again. Flyers trailing 21-9 here in set 2. Steen. Jones, left side to Thompson. Off a touch, kill good. Lauren Thompson, 6 kills. Kesa Jones, 13 assists. Cougars, 22-9. Morgan Engel will be in. Kayleana Dahl going to check out. Substitution, and Engel will be in front row play with Prodzinski and Kylie Lewis. Serving will be Lauren Thompson. Gave Thompson a wrong area of a point there. So serves across. Flyers return it. Jones, Engel, slams it down. Received back row by the Flyers, and then it's going to be a kill. Good by Agnew. And the assist that time came from Skylar Bowe and Catherine Agnew connecting. Side out, 22-10. Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers couple subs. We'll see Katja Anderson. And we'll see 13, Jasmine Harwood enter. And this is Harwood's first time on the floor as a junior this evening. She's coming in on a rotational here in the second set. 22-10 Cougars lead. Serves up. Received. Played by Jones and over by Prodzinski in 3. Flyers, Anderson left side. This will be Agnew. Off a touch, kill good. Catherine Agnew. And there's the timing, Jerry. The Flyers have been looking for some of that timing. Good pass up to the setter, and they're putting it where it needs to be.
Yeah, it took them a little while, but now they're really starting to get into their groove. They're getting they're getting their timings down, and now they're starting to go on a bit of a run themselves.
Harwood will send it across. It's going to be received, played, Jones, Engel, back row, out. So the Flyers, 3 in a row. And that is a streak that they have not been on here tonight.
Yeah, most streaks have just gone in favor of the Cougars.
Right.
They go on 6-point, 7-point streaks. The Flyers would get a beneficial error but not be able to capitalize, and now they're going on a streak.
Yep, received by Steen as Sip comes back in for the Cougars. Meanwhile, Kylie Lewis sends one. She angles it out. A good swing, just out on a good pass as well. So, Flyers, 4 in a row. Harwood will serve it again. Jasmine Harwood tosses, right-handed serve. Goes at Prodzinski. Jones setting, and a quick set in the middle. And that's where you got to be ready for those type things. Nice play by Jones, and getting that one to fall, finding the spot on the defense. And now we'll see Markuson check in for Kylie Lewis as Harwood checks out for the Flyers, and Cadence Eichstadt re-enters. Let's see here, and we got Nick Neibauer on the chair tonight, and Steve Fillion, the net judge here tonight. I should say floor judge, floor official. And Izzy Markuson will go to serve. Markuson serves received by the Flyers, played high in the air and then into the net. A little miscommunication. Katja Anderson and McKenna Melbo both going for the volleyball, but only one can hit it. And 24-14, I do believe, is what I've got the score at. I must have overcounted one. Scoreboard says 24-13. So.
Yeah.
Izzy Markuson, serve is across, receive Flyers. And then over, would have been out, but a diving effort by Markuson will extend the match, or extend the set. Catherine Agnew gets a roll shot to go.
Well, now you're correct. It is 24-14.
For some reason, and I don't know. I usually feel like I'm 100% correct, but in this case, I really don't know. Agnew sends it over. Really don't know if it was my error or theirs. Sent across by the Cougars, Sip, as a Holly Flum in the match as well for the Cougars. And the Flyers will air into the net. Cougars point on the side out, and they'll win the second set, 25-14. Cougars win 25-14 over the Flyers in set number 2, and our in-between set update is brought to you by our friends at the Linfors Agency, located with their new spot in Ada. They're in a new location in downtown Mahnomen. They're also in Clearbrook, Foston, and Bagley. Linfors, your insurance source. Well, again, some serve streaks by the Cougars, big help. Cougars got the hits going and really started to swing again in set number 2. Flyers finally got a little bit of that momentum. Agnew got some swings going, some good passes up front. They were able to get a few points there late. Not enough. Cougars were able to roll again. Kesa Jones worked in some quicks as well. She's up to 13 assists. Got 6 kills for Lauren Thompson, 4 for Kaylee Sip to lead the Cougars. Kaylee Dahl, Kesa Jones, Prodzinski, also Lauren Thompson serving the ball very well for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. They lead after 2 sets. Scores of 25-9, 25-14. They'll try for a homecoming night sweep when we come back. The in-between us set update from the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. Stay tuned. Make it third set of volleyball on the way next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
West Main Pizza welcomes you to dine in. Call for takeout or delivery of your orders. Now, with Pizza Order, get your coupon for free large order of garlic breadsticks with your next 16-inch pizza order. Use your West Main reward points and save more. Rewards at westmainpizza.net. More than just pizza. Enjoy fresh garden salads, taco salads, super nachos, garlic bread, soups, subs. Treat yourself to ice cream or your favorite shake. West Main Pizza in Ada.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at YourLiveEvent1 and on Facebook at YourLiveEvent.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We are back at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, setting up the third set of volleyball between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers. Flyers send it across, and the Cougars will try to return it off the net. Tipped over by Lauren Thompson, played by the Flyers. Bagley sets it high, and now Merschman blocked at the net by Egan. Egan, right at the net, sends it right back over. Flyers setting, now again Merschman goes over the block attempt and finds a spot in the defense. Sloan Merschman with the kill. Eichstadt with the assist. Flyers with an early 1-0 lead here in set 3, and it'll be Cassandra Fontaine going back to serve once more. Fontaine serving for the Flyers, left to right. They lead set 3 1-0. Cougars lead the match 2-0 here tonight. It'll be Egan digging, Jones setting, and sent over by Dylan Miller. Left side with an attack. It's going to be into the net. Big swing by Rachel Bratton goes into the net. Cougars will side out on the air and have the set tied. Egan out, Prodzinski in on a rotation, and we'll see Maddie Steen go to serve. Maddie Steen, right to left. Good one, but too strong. It's out. Flyers will side out and go and serve themselves left to right. Cougars win the first set 25-9 and the second set 25-14. Bagley trying to extend the match this evening. Cougars trying to sweep on homecoming. Skylar Bowe sends it too strong. Side out. Neither team wants to take control early. We're tied at 2. See Dahl out, Sip in. Front row. And it'll be Lauren Thompson stepping back to serve for Ada-Borup-West. Front of the student section. Thompson's serve is a service ace. Leaner Dave Dahl in the background, getting that ace serve dig. Gotta dig deep. Go deep into the baritone voice to get the ace serve chant.
Yeah, I can't go. My voice can't go that deep for that.
Jerry, you and I need to get some cigars if we want to do that. How about another ace serve for Lauren Thompson? Back to back. And it's 4-2. And see, even Dave Dahl doesn't want to go back to back with the ace serve bit. He's only going to give that a one-time go. Lauren serving once more. It's across, dug up by the Flyers, played in the middle, and now over by Agnew. I'm not going to call a double hit on the Flyers. So the Cougars will benefit off the air, and it's 5-2. Lauren Thompson going to try to get a streak going here in this third set. Bonnick played by the Flyers, and it'll be over by Agnew. Jones, Prodzinski, diving is Melbo. She's unable to come up with it. Cougars 6-2 leaders.
And Brodzinski really didn't put a lot on that.
Nope.
She just sent it over off the third hit.
We like to call that a little bit of a tip kill.
Yeah.
Here's Thompson sending it over with the serve once more for the Cougars. And we're going to get a Flyer violation again. This time a net violation went underneath. And it is 7-2 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. Cougars streaking right now. We'll see Thompson go back and serve it once more. Ada-Borup-West going right to left. Thompson serve. Dug up, Bonnick. Played by the Flyers in the middle, and Merschman off the net. 4 hits on the side of the Flyers. 8-2, and Lauren Thompson continue to roll. The junior will serve it again. Lauren, right-handed serve coming up. Picked up by Merschman, and then Fontaine to Agnew and over. Jones setting Sip. Big swing there. Jones to Kaylee Sip. And I like to say, Jerry, that was one of those hammer-type kills.
Yeah, definitely.
Drop the hammer.
So much heat. I'm pretty sure I saw smoke come off the ball there.
It was pretty powerful by Kaylee Sip, no doubt about it. Thompson serve, dug up, played by Fontaine, and now over by the Flyers in 3. Prodzinski Sip over, dug up, back row by the Flyers, played ahead at the net. Merschman blocked there by Prodzinski at the net. She put up the hands and sent it right back, just enough momentum, making it 10-2 Cougars in set 3.
8-point run here for the Cougars. I mean, this is what we've seen throughout this game. They go on these long runs.
Serve is across. Flyers play it over in 2. Then Dylan Miller on a pass from Jones. That one, she was going to try to attack Agnew, who had a pretty nice block set up, but overhit by Miller into the net. And the error sides out. 10-3, and serving will be Sloan Merschman for the Flyers. Received Prodzinski. Setting is Jones. A missed pass by Jones. She knew it as soon as she hit it, and she'll send that one at the antenna. Flyers to serve it again. Let's see if the Flyers can get some mojo going, but they can't. Sending it into the net, the error. Cougars will side out 11-4, and it'll be Miller out. Izzy Markison in on that rotation. Markison will serve right to left for the Cougars. Markison serve is across. Played by Nelson. And then we're going to get a double hit on the Flyers. It's been one of the popular violations tonight, the double hit. And Markison will serve it again for Ada-Borup-West. Izzy's serve is across. It's played by Nelson of the Flyers. Kept alive and over by the Flyers' Agnew after a pass from Fontaine. How about Bonnick sending that over off of Steen? And I don't think the Cougars were anticipating Bonnick getting one over like that from the back row, sending it across one time. Accepting and digging a nice hit up that time. 12-5, Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers going back to serve. And it'll be Kaya Nelson for Bagley. The lefty sends it across. Played by Prodzinski, then Jones, then Prodzinski. Tipping down good. Again, Sarah Prodzinski with the tip kill. And now 15 assists for Kaysa Jones tonight. 13-5 Cougars leading the Bagley Flyers as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth. Saving for retirement, planning for the future, saving for college. It's all Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent representative in Ada and Ulen. Prodzinski will serve for the Cougars. Received by the Flyers and Agnew. And they send it left side. Katja Anderson. She was backpedaling on the pass, and the error will be a point for the Cougars. Prodzinski to serve. Sarah Prodzinski serving right to left for the Cougars, leading 14-5. It's received by Agnew. Setting, and now over by Melbo that time. Kept alive. Cougars in 3. They get it over off the tape. Played Anderson left side. Here's a big swing by Agnew, but she came over the top and into the net. 15-5 Cougars. Prodzinski will serve it again. Homecoming for Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. They'll be in Foston on Thursday night. Next match. As the Flyers can't get it over in 3 with a miss hit there. 16-5 Cougars. And a timeout taken. Timeout taken by Bagley. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboards are timeout brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. It is Ada-Borup-West 16, Bagley 5. Third set, Cougars lead the match 2-0. We're coming back after this.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Back out of the timeout again from Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. Ada-Borup-West, 16-5, leaders of the Bagley Flyers. It's set number 3. Cougars won the first set 25-9, and the second set 25-14. They're trying for a homecoming night sweep here tonight. See Alex Rush down there working some stats next to Dave Dahl tonight. Good stuff, Alex. Here's Prodzinski serving away for the Cougars. Out of the timeout by the Flyers. Flyers, can they get it over in 3? It's out. Didn't get around the antenna. 17-5 Cougars, and Prodzinski will continue. This is a 5 streak now, Jerry.
Yeah, we're getting closer to those 6 to 7 streaks.
Been pretty popular tonight, right? Flyers setting at the net. A miss hit there and unable to be played off of a touch there by Katja Anderson in the front row. 18-5. Now we're there. 6 streak again by the Cougars. Here's Prodzinski. Right-hand serve. Dug up in the back row by Merschman. Played off the net, kept alive. Oh, can't get it over in 3. It was Tiffany Gerbrack that time trying to get the mitt on it. 19-5. Sarah Prodzinski and the Cougars will serve it right to left here again. This one across, picked up by the Flyers back row. Merschman now setting. Here's Melbo too strong with the attack. 20-5 Cougars. Ada-Borup-West 11-2 on the season. They are winners of 5 consecutive. Their last loss was in the Tournament of Roses Championship against Badger Greenbush Middle River on September 11th. Across by the Cougars in 3. Flyers setting left side. Here's a swing out by Catherine Agnew. She sent it just a little bit strong, 21-5.
And I mean, great dig there by Lauren Thompson.
Yep.
That one was so close to the ground, but she just managed to get that up.
She's very, very good at getting down and getting low like that. She's performed that way quite a bit thus far this season as the Cougars will attack. Sip killed good. Whew. Kaylee Sip comes again with a hammer, her 6th kill of the night. Jones with the assist. 22-5. Sarah Prodzinski continues from the serve line.
Are we on a 10-plus run?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in a row.
10 in a row for Prodzinski.
That's the longest of the night. Prodzinski will send it deep, too strong.
I think we spoke too soon.
We did, Jerry. We broke the curse.
Yep.
Or we are the curse, whatever you want to call it.
The broadcaster's curse
that
is what
does
I called
happen.
it.
Well, it's darn right. It happens sometimes. 22-6 Cougars. Flyers trying to extend the night. And Catherine Agnew will serve. Bagley's Catherine Agnew with a right-handed jump serve dug up by Thompson back row. Here's Jones and over by Adrina Eggen. Kept alive. Flyers up front. They'll push it over. Melbo dug up by Thompson. Saved here by Jones and over by Izzy Markison. Played across and out by the Flyers. Side out Cougars, 23-6. And serving on the rotation substitution, Morgan Engel will go back to serve again. Engel will serve it up, right-hand serve. Coming across, too strong. Trying for the back corner. I don't know if she was or not, but it was tracking to the back corner, 23-7. And Engel back out, and Kaylee Dahl back in. Kaylee Dahl, a senior for the Cougars this year. McKenna Melbo, a junior for the Flyers, will serve it from left to right. Good serve, received by Izzy Markison. Off of a light, actually off of a wire, part of the basketball standards. Cougars will send it over, but out. 23-8. Bagley will serve it again. Melbo. Miss hit in the net, air, side out. Cougars have set and match point here on homecoming Tuesday night. We'll see into the game. It'll be Grace Visser into the ball game. Grace Visser in, Izzy Markison out, Visser in, and now serving Kesa Jones for the set and match point. Serve is received by Agnew, played by Bonnick, and over by Broughton. Thompson, Jones setting, and over is Grace Visser with a tip. Left side, Broughton sends it across. Dahl, Jones, back setting is Dylan Miller with a hit, too strong. 25-9. Cougars would win it on a side out and go for a 3-set sweep tonight. Flyers doing everything they can for the longest serve streak of the night. Here's Katja Anderson serving up. Dug up back row by Steen. Now Jones setting, and it's Visser, too strong. 24-10. Flyers will serve it again, and this is Katja Anderson. Serve is up. It's back. It's dug up by Steen in the front row. Jones setting, and Visser tips it across. Played by the Flyers and over by Merschman. No, into the net by Merschman. That's it. 25-10. Bagley will fall. Ada-Borup-West will win it and sweep in 3 sets. 25-9, 14-10. Cougars complete a clean sweep. Seat team, JV, and varsity on this homecoming Tuesday night. The Cougars are winners here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 3-0, 25-9, 14, and 10. Stay with us. Our post-game report is on the way on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Welcome back to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. It is the post-game show here from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. But first, the game summary from the Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. Ada-Borup-West capitalized. They did a fine job of staying composed throughout the match here tonight and took care of business, took advantage of opportunities, and exploited that. They win in 3 sets, 25-9, 14-10, defeating the Bagley Flyers. Cougars with a win improved to 12-2, while the Flyers dropped to 0-5. Here tonight, the match went the way of the Cougars, and big serve streaks were a huge piece of that. It was Kaylee Dahl and Kaysa Jones and Sarah Brodzinski and Lauren Thompson really doing a great job serving the volleyball. Jones passed it well, got some hits. The Cougars were able to capitalize off of errors, and it turned into a victory tonight, and have not lost since that Badger Greenbush Middle River match in the championship of the Red Rose bracket from the Tournament of Roses on September 11th. So homecoming, getting the victory at home. Cougars get the victory tonight, 3-0, and improved to 12-2 with the victory. Game summary from the Benedictine Care Community Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. We go right to some post-game coaches' comments here this evening on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Let's talk to head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee. After the win, coach, talked about in pregame, hey, hope the girls get up for this one or ready to go. It looked like they were focused. There's a different, I've noticed up here, it looked like they were a different level of focus coming into today's matchup.
Yeah, the warms looked really good there. The service was really good starting out there. I mean, it fell off a little bit there towards the end, but I mean, at the beginning there, our service was spot on, and I think that's what every coach wants, is like the first 5 passes to be absolutely freaking perfect, and it definitely was. So hats off to the girls to start the match.
Kids served the ball very well tonight.
Yes, they did, and they hit some spots they haven't hit before, which I'm really happy with there too. And Sarah went back and went on a nice serving run there, which was nice to see. So it was good to see some aspects there that actually were really good tonight.
Absolutely. Well, as far as the overall here tonight, your kids came to play, took care of business, and I really wanted to see them take care of business tonight, really.
Yes. And once again, you never know what to expect during homecoming week. So it's a good start to the week here this Tuesday. We have another match on Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the girls needed to get this one done, stay healthy, I think, through it. And you got got to even exercise. And you got Grace Visser even into the action late tonight.
Yes, and I mean, Grace has been playing better and better throughout the season. So we want to go to reward her with a little bit of playing time here tonight, and she got it.
Well, okay, so I know that for you, as someone who likes to look ahead a little bit because you're always preparing the kids, you get a chance to look ahead to your next match. Now, we could talk about a little bit the Foston Greyhounds, one that's obviously it's been a favorite in the conference. They've been section champs recently, and I know the girls, this is one that you would probably say is one that's circled on the calendar.
Absolutely, and they did the same thing up there. Know that we're coming up there. I think their first home match of the year was tonight against Roseau, and their second home match against us on Thursday. So the crowd's definitely going to be into it, number one. Number two, they got 2 great outside hitters just pounding the ball, and they're running some different routes, and they got some good servers. That Libero is one of the best around. I mean, people don't know enough about her, I think, in the southern part of the state, but the northern part, I think most coaches know her, and she's great there too. And I just know that their team just keeps improving throughout the summer and throughout the season here, which is what every coach wants, and Foston's definitely doing that.
Well, it'll be a lot of fun. I know we'll have some coverage with it with R&J Sports on Thursday night, so good luck to you and the girls. And, hey, a homecoming win, you had the pep band, you had some fan support. It was a fun night here on Tuesday.
Hey, that was great to have the band here. We haven't had that all season and stuff. You couldn't talk to each other and you couldn't hear it. So, that was really cool. I wish we could have that more often because I think we kind of forgot what it feels like to have a band in the gym.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the entire season we haven't had one at any of the away games or anything like that either. So it was really nice to have the band here. So we really do appreciate Mr. Tuttle bringing the kids in, and it was really good to hear them. And they did a great job here tonight.
Adds to the atmosphere.
Yes.
Jim, thank you. Good luck Thursday.
You betcha. Thank you.
You got it. That's Jim Lee, head coach, Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. Cougars victorious tonight. The final 3-0. Appreciate it, Jim. The Cougars win it 20-5, 9, 14, and 10. Again, game summary from the Benedictine Care community. We'll come back. We'll have more of our post-game report next here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Hey, Coach.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Back on the postgame report, Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com, bringing you the postgame report. A homecoming win for Ada-Borup-West. They topped the Bagley Flyers tonight, 3-0, 25-9, 14, and 10. More of our postgame show here from Home Crown Realty and our postgame coaches' comments. We have Riva Renolette joining us here. She is one of the assistant coaches for the Bagley Flyers. You and Amy filling in for Sarah. Sarah's out with some illness tonight, so we hope that she can return soon. But I think you and Amy did just fine in filling in. You got to wear multiple hats from JV, C team, and varsity. So how do you feel the evening went for the Flyers, knowing that it probably wasn't the best outing here tonight by any means, but how do you feel as coach seeing this team come throughout the year? How do you feel the team performed tonight?
I think we did some things well. Definitely some things we can improve on. We've really been practicing serve receive, getting behind the ball, moving your feet, and I think that definitely showed tonight. We did serve receive well. It's just when that came to that second ball, we didn't always make the best choice. We did have some good kills, so really nice digs, and that's something to be proud of also.
You know, and talking with Coach Fontaine in the pregame, she mentioned about serve receive being a key focus, and nice to hear that there was some positivity there tonight.
Yes, definitely. We've definitely been practicing and focusing a lot of our practice on that, different techniques and things. So it's definitely we're seeing the payoff tonight, and I think that definitely did help on our side. We just didn't quite have the offense that we wanted, but it'll come.
There were moments, and Jerry and I were talking about it up here during the broadcast. There was moments where all of a sudden it clicked, and it's, as a coach, I'm sure both exciting and frustrating to see that happen.
Yeah, definitely. We're waiting for more times for it to click.
Right.
They're coming more frequently than they have been in the past, so that's something to be proud of also. Our hitters getting up there and just really being aggressive at the net and attacking the ball. Definitely two things that we can keep working on as a team.
So what's next for the Flyers?
We have a game on Thursday that was rescheduled.
Okay.
So we will be practicing the rest of the week, and we're taking the court again next week.
That's right. Okay. And I think the Mahnomen-Waubun match is now like late October, mid-October?
Yes, October
like
18th.
Okay,
yep,
very
we'll
good.
be matching up with Mahnomen.
Okay, very good. Well, Reva, thank you so much for coming up.
Yes.
Very enjoyable to have this conversation with you and,
Yes.
and Amy, too. And we miss Sarah, but hey, you guys, you did just fine in replacement.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Reva Renolette. She is assistant coach. We'll call her acting head coach here tonight for the Bagley Flyers. Flyers fall to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 3-0 as Cougars win it here on homecoming. We'll talk more of our post-game report from Home Crown Realty after this.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben and Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Summer savings on all tires at Bitger Inc. Driving to the lakes, driving on vacation, driving to and from work, doing field work, mowing lawn, towing the boat trailer and using the camper, driving the ATVs. You need any tire? You can depend on Bitger Inc. to have your tires. Keep those tires rolling. Bitger Inc. 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Call Troy the Tire Guy. Rollin'. Keep those tires rolling. Bitger Inc. 456-7467.
The Home Crown Realty postgame report continues here on KRJB and on YourLiveEvent.com. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars victorious homecoming night, a 3-0 sweep over the Bagley Flyers, 25-9, 14, and 10. They also take the C team and the JV matchups here tonight. Some of our stars of the game presented by the fine folks at American Federal Bank at Ada and insurance brokers, Darren Ramey, insurance brokers in Ada. And we have one of the stars tonight for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Kesa Jones, set to join us for some conversation. Kesa, to you and your teammates, congratulations. Executed well tonight. How do you feel your team played?
I feel we played pretty good. Our service was really good. That was something that was a big key to it. I think we could have played a little better. There's some messy plays in there, but, you know.
Overall, feel pretty confident?
Yeah.
Pretty pleased with it. This comes after, of course, it's homecoming week, so you got all the fun. How much fun is it to have homecoming week this year? Because last year was such a mess, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm so glad we didn't, not like last year's seniors.
Right.
So.
Well, good for you. So you protected home court, but let's talk. I want to talk about the atmosphere again, because once again, student section had more fans tonight, and you had the pep band. What does that play into it?
I thought it was cool that the pep band was there. We haven't had that for a while. The crowd was pretty good too, but I think we're getting a lot more mature mentally, and so we're able to block out that stuff, so we're not really distracted or anything. But
it's been interesting watching your team grow for about a month now, right? And now you're coming fresh off of a big weekend, winning the Crosby Ironton tournament. Does that propel your team? I mean, what does a big win like that over the weekend do for your squad? I mean, it seems like you're growing.
Yeah, I think that gave us a lot of confidence, because we didn't, well, at least I didn't really know going into it what we were gonna do there, but it kind of defined how we play as a team.
I felt watching your warm-ups, and coach thought same that maybe it's a different level of focus. Is that kind of just part of this growth?
Yeah.
Very
for
nice.
sure.
Awesome. Well, you protected home court. You win a homecoming match. So now you go play Foston on the road on Thursday. What's it going to take to keep this train rolling?
I don't know. We just gotta stay focused on it. Can't. I don't know the word.
Sure. Don't want to stray away from this focus.
Yeah, stray. That's a good word.
Yeah, well, we can work something out. That's good. Well, hey, Kesa, to you and your team, congrats. Enjoy homecoming week and good luck Thursday, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's Kesa Jones, one of the stars of the game for Ada-Borup-West. Thank you very much, Kesa. And navigating the platform always makes me nervous, too, but Kesa did great getting up and down here. Very good stuff. Thank you so much. We're going to go and continue on with more of our conversations. Is Maddie Steen also going to sit down and have some chatting with us here? Maddie, to you and your teammates, congratulations. A quality win here tonight. How do you feel your team fared, and in what ways did you do well this evening?
Serve receive was definitely the star of that game. Our hitting and setting location was really good too. The only thing that was really just our weakest point in there was talking to each other. We were loud on the court, but we were just not talking together.
Okay, and is there ways like you guys can improve upon that? Or I mean, there's a lot of things that just happen during a match. I'm not going to pretend to not, but is that something that you can, practice, work through in some of your exercises and stuff during practice?
Yeah, just like with any drill, really just helps your communication. So, yep.
Sure. All right. Well, hey, you got to exercise depth, I thought, too. And I know Coach has mentioned this. And you were a part of this at one point where, okay, playing JV, you do well. Guess what? Open jersey, you're going to come up and play varsity for the night. And tonight, you had Alex Tingham come in and do some things. Yep. You had Grace Visser come in and do some things. That's kind of cool when you can go and exercise that depth.
It just is really like a team effort in that. Like, to get them to be able to play, we have to, like, really just focus on points to 20.
Sure.
And then we want all of our JV players to come play with us because it's just a great experience.
And just builds, right?
Yep.
You come off a busy weekend. Girls back-to-back weekends of tournaments.
Yes.
How has that helped your team come together?
We really got closer during those two tournaments. We just bonded throughout the whole thing. None of us got sick of each other. It was just a great time. And we matured throughout those two things. It was just fun.
From hosting a tournament to then traveling across, I'll say across the state. It's virtually across the state to Crosby. Really a neat opportunity for you to build some extra bonding.
Yes, yeah. And we mixed our bands. Usually we have like certain players in one, certain players in others, but we like mixed so then we could all team bond together. So that was a good experience needed.
I like that idea. Hey, what was it like to have the band again? Because Jerry, this is his first time with the Ada-Borup-West pep band, so I had to tell him, like, okay, here's the background on it, goes by, the whole thing. You know the stories.
Yes.
What was it like to play with a band? Because there was no band last year.
Right.
And then, obviously it's limited seemingly in the spring or the fall previous. What was it like to have the band warming you up?
It was a nice throwback. I warm up better when I have the band there.
Okay.
It just brings back like my focus really.
Sure.
And it's just like routine almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I love the band.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to have and a homecoming win. That adds a little feather to the cap too, right?
Yes.
Well, Maddie, to you and your teammates, congrats.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
this one. Good luck against Foston Thursday.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Appreciate that. Good to see you, Maddie Steen. She came up and joined us in the post-game report, part of our Stars of the Game presentation from Insurance Brokers of America and American Federal Bank in Ada. We will also name a star here tonight. Really think hard to not mention Sarah Prodzinski's name and Lauren Thompson tonight. Both really solid efforts this evening, and we're going to go ahead and add them to our Stars of the Game presentation as well. The Cougars win 3-0, 25-9, 14, and 10. Kaylin back in the studios, KRJB. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout here for you. We'll come back and we'll talk Super Sub of the game. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy players of the game as well, and a little more on the Home Crown Realty postgame report. HomeCrownRealty.com. Ada-Borup-West, a 3-0 sweep over the Bagley Flyers tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with your live event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Welcome back to the Home Crown Realty postgame report. Ada-Borup-West defeating the Bagley Flyers 25-9, 14-10, a 3-set-0 match here tonight. Cougars win it and improve to 12-2, while Bagley drops to 0-5 on the season. As our postgame report continues, it's time now for our Super Sub of the Game presentation from Subway and Ada. Eat fresh. Subway Ada gives away a free 6-inch sandwich to our Super Sub of the Game during our broadcasts on KRJB and KRJM Radio, and also on yourliveevent.com. And our Super Sub here tonight, well, you know what? We're going to go Alex Tinjum's way here tonight for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars as we bring in Jerry Peralta as well. Alex came in and served a little bit at the end and also had that big diving dig in that last set. And I mean, you can't not recognize that. Mix that in with other efforts that others made on the floor, but I thought that was a standout type play in a game where it was, coming out and giving you a chance. And Alex has been wearing one of those JV to varsity jerseys here in recent games, and good to see her come out and make something of it tonight again.
Yeah, definitely. It goes back to that point that you mentioned, these JV players finally getting that chance on varsity, and they make the most of it. And Alex Tinjum, I would agree, made the most of her opportunity with the big dig there.
Yep.
Towards the end of the third set.
Right.
And she did a great job when she was serving.
Absolutely. So they will recognize that, and we will recognize Alex Tinjum as our Super Sub of the Game from Subway in Ada. And that's, of course, where you can eat fresh. Let's keep it right here, and we'll do another post-game feature. Let's talk about our post-game connection. That's Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. And, of course, Halstead Telephone Company in partnership with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, making you connect with us on yourliveevent.com. Halstead Telephone Company, halsteadtel.com. They are how to connect with, of course, internet, cable, phone service, and wireless service, and, of course, cell phone service, too, all with Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. Post-game connection, serve streaks. And talk about serve-receive. And both coaches talked about both teams performing well on that serve-receive, but the Cougars were able to capitalize and serve streaks as the post-game connection, including that big 10 streak for Sarah Prodzinski in the third set. Cougars were able to really connect the dots tonight with all those serve streaks, Jerry, and we referenced it multiple times in the broadcast.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, we did mention that a lot in the broadcast. That is exactly what the Cougars were able to capitalize on against the Flyers here. They would go on these long streaks that would culminate in 6 to 7 point runs.
Mm-hmm.
The third set had that 10-point run towards the end, and Sarah Prodzinski did an outstanding job in that run, and you can't look or ask for anything better. And these streaks are a big thing on the serve receive side when both coaches talk about it, and even the two players, both players brought that up a lot and consistently.
The Cougars defeat the Bagley Flyers 3-0, 25-9, 14, and 10. The post-game report from Home Crown Realty continues. By the way, we did mention during it a couple of times, in Bagley was the invitational cross-country meet that was held at Twin Pines Golf Course today. If you want the results for the boys and girls on the varsity side, we do have those posted. Go to our cross-country scores under the Sports Score Schedules page. Find it at rjbroadcasting.com. The information will be there for you. The volleyball match goes the way of Ada-Borup-West here tonight. Foston is leading Roseau 2-0, by the way. That's on 1480 AM, 99.7 FM, KKCQ, as the Greyhounds, at least to my numbers here, don't know if that's an incorrect score. Kaylin could probably could confirm this. I see it 25-19 and 25-2. Holy cow, unless that was a typo. She could maybe confirm on that. That game's on our sister station, 1480 AM, 99.7 FM, KKCQ. Let's take another break here on the Home Crown Realty postgame report. We'll come back with more following Ada-Borup-West's win over Bagley. 3-0 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Welcoming you back here to the Home Crown Realty postgame report. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars a 3-0 sweep over the Bagley Flyers tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Well, we go into our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy with the Line 3 replacement project that continues and is nearing completion. You can learn more at enbridge-energy-line3.us. with information. Enbridge Energy player of the game here this evening. As well, I want to tell you about the player that I'm recognize, and that is, I think tonight bringing the energy was Kaylee Dahl. And in that rotation, I thought Kaylee Dahl did a nice job, again, serving the volleyball. She kept some runs going. She played strong when she was out there defensively. And she brought some smiles, brought some intensity. Fun to see that out of Kaylee tonight. She'll be our Enbridge Energy player of the game from Enbridge Energy and their Line 3 replacement project. Minnesota. Enbridge.com. Well, let's take another break. We'll come back, and when we come back, we'll be talking about the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. And that's all on the way as Ada-Borup-West defeats the Bagley Flyers by final score 3-0. High school volleyball on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Essentia Health is proud to support athletes at every level of play. We'll get you back on the field or on the court as safely and quickly as possible, no matter what sport you play. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists will provide expert care for your injuries so you can put on your uniform to do what you love again. Essentia Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, caring for you like nowhere else. For more information, visit essentiahealth.org.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley, including Ada, East Grand Forks, Warren, and Oslo. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. See Greg in Ada, Brandon in East Grand Forks, or Tyler in Warren or Oslo, or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com, member FDIC.
There we go. More of the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. RDK Enterprises with our post-game precision play of the game. And I want to talk about the precision play rather than just players. Sometimes we mix it up a little bit for some fun. The RDK Enterprises of Hillsboro, planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises also in Drayton. 701-636-2119. RDK Enterprises. Hillsboro, want to say Have a great harvest to all the farmers out there, and exercise safety when you need to talk about precision planting. Trust RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and well, our precision play of the match, and maybe just the overall. I thought the Cougars, in their victory, 3-0 over the Bagley Flyers, I thought the Cougars' precision play came off the serve receive. I thought they set the ball really nice tonight, Jerry, as we bring in Jerry Peralta again. There weren't a ton of errors on miss hits by the Cougars. When they got the serve receive, the set was really quite well. It was a rather precision set this evening. There wasn't a lot of errors from their side.
Yeah, I mean, and you look at how well they had served and received the entire game. They really didn't have a lot of service errors. They limited their service errors to a small number, for which for high school volleyball just in itself is very impressive.
Right.
And you consider, again, both coaches mentioned it, both of our star players mentioned it. It was a big thing for this game, and you can't be more precise than if you're Ada-Borup-West and serving tonight.
Yeah, and that was certainly a huge piece, and I thought they set the ball well. Overall, it was a pretty precise night. Ada-Borup-West, RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. They brought it, and RDK Enterprises is here for you with precision planting needs. We take another break here on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. We come back, we're going to run down the final statistics, and we'll head on out. The Cougars, a 3-0 sweep over the Bagley Flyers. Homecoming night for the Cougars volleyball team on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
From the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium on KRJB 106.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com, the Home Crown Realty post-game report. We're going to wrap it up here with the Christian Motors of Fertile final statistics. Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer. Why wouldn't you stop and take a look at Christian Motors? They have a great selection of new and used vehicles. Check out their selection online at ChristianMotors.com. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors of Fertile, Minnesota. Get our post-game report final numbers here tonight. For the Bagley Flyers, as they drop to 0-5 on the season, they're off for the rest of the week. Their match with Mahnomen-Waban has been rescheduled to October 18th. It was McKenna Melbo with the 4 serve points and a kill tonight. 5 serve points for Skylar Bowe plus an assist. Kaya Nelson had a couple of service points. Cadence Eichstadt, she had a serve point, 2 assists. 2 service points for Cassandra Fontaine. 4 points serving, 4 kills, 1 assist, 3 blocks for Catherine Agnew. 8 points and a kill for Sloan Mershman. 3 points and an assist for Katya Anderson. 4 serve points for Jasmine Harwood and a kill for Rachel Broughton. Bagley again drops to 0-5 on the season. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, final stats from Christian Motors. Kayleana Dahl had 12 serve points. It was Kesa Jones, 10 serve points, 1 kill, 17 assists. Sarah Prodzinski had 10 service points. Or not 15, but 10 in a row at one point. 3 kills and 1 block. 7 serve points for Izzy Markison. 14 serve points and 6 kills for Lauren Thompson. 6 kills for Kaylee Sipp. 1 kill for Adrina Egan. 5 serve points for Maddie Steen. 4 for Morgan Engel. A kill for Dylan Miller. 2 serve points for Alex Tingham. Ada-Borup-West improves to 12-2 with a win. And their C team and JV each sweeps as well. Here tonight, 2-0, 2-0, and 3-0 on the varsity side. 25-9, 14, and 10. Cougars at Foston. And that'll be a matchup on Thursday night. We'll have coverage of it with R&J Sports. And that'll be specific on KKCQ Radio on Thursday night. If I'm not mistaken, we'll have the details for you at rjbroadcasting.com, of course, for this week ahead. Want to thank all of the sponsors for helping make our broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard and viewed this evening on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. At the very least, tell them thank you. And a big thanks to Kaylin, our engineer, KRJB and Ada. She has the R&J Sports Nightcap coming up later tonight. To Jerry Peralta. Thanks a lot, Jer.
Yeah, thanks. It was good. It was good being here for my first Ada-Borup-West volleyball game.
Yeah, and you ran. Jerry's going to do a little more on the play-by-play. We're going to work Jerry in a little more. He's young in this volleyball game, so we're going to keep working on it. We all remember, 14 years ago when I tried volleyball. I think you'll be a little bit better than me, Jared. But we'll work on that then here, and we get the Cougars on yourliveevent.com again with you next Tuesday. So look forward to have some fun there with that as well. And I do want to say thanks again to our sponsors for making it possible. Please thank our advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. And Jerry was not only helping in some commentary, but he was running the camera and also running the ads and also the production work behind the scenes here with Your Live Event. There's a lot of stuff on your plate tonight, Jared, so thanks a lot. I'll try to swap with you next week, and we'll do a little bit of work there. No, it's good times. Appreciate that. And I guess I did miss out on our high-performance player of the match. Gosh, how could I forget? High-performance player of the match comes to you by way of our friends at Performance Ag, west of Borup. High performance in your operation. Full-service ag supplier from the ground up. Dry liquid fertilizers, applying to your soil. They are ready with a full lineup of seed corn, sugar beet, also soybean, wheat, and cover crop too, and the seed treater to the business as well. Now, Performance Ag, they don't want all the business, they just want yours. Okay, Jerry? Got it? Performance play of the game, performance player of the game. I think performance play, Jerry, if we go back again, I thought the play that really stood out and finished off was Sarah Prazinski's 10 streak at the serve line. That was... Yeah, performance playing in the game there. It's high performance right there.
Yeah, definitely. It's very difficult to go on these long streaks, and going on a 10-point streak
pretty big
towards the end, it says a lot for how well the Cougars did tonight.
No doubt. There you go. There you go. High performance play. Back to the studios at KRJB and Ada for Kaylin and her post-game recap, a little wrap-up, and again the sports nightcap tonight. And for all those on yourliveevent.com, we appreciate it. Final score, Cougars 3-0 over the Flyers of Bagley on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long, everyone.